guys, it's Cydney and welcome back to my channel. Hold on, I have to get situated. Okay. Hi guys, it's Cydney and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I love you so much. And all of my social media will be down below. Hit the bell button so that you're subscribed and the red subscribe button so that you're subscribed. What did I just do? And I meant to hit the bell button so that you were notified every single time I upload a video. And this one is going to be 10 things of shit not to say to someone with cerebral palsy. If you don't know, or if you can't tell right now, I have mild cerebral palsy. I could do a story time about that one if you guys want. So, first thing is, do you need help? Okay, this one's kind of iffy because, like, some people are, like, concerned and nice, and then there's some people that are like, I'll be like, okay, let me give you an example. I was walking down, like, the hall. My grandma was in the hospital, and I was walking down the hall at the hospital, and with my aunt, who is like 90, 80 something, 90, 91, I kind of want to say. And she has a walker, and I walk kind of slow, so I'm kind of slowing down to walk to her speed. And this guy is behind us with some girl, and he's whispering. Okay, now that shit is like, it irks me so bad. Do not come up behind me and whisper, because I will turn around and rip your head off. Like, no. So I'm like getting irritated because I can hear them behind me, and I'm just like, okay, what the fuck? So I'm trying not to go off because I had my aunt with me, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to pop off in front of her, but I really want to say something right now. And he's like, do you need help? And I'm like, no. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I'm sure. She's like, we're fine, thank you. And I'm walking almost out the door, and the security guard is like, do you need a wheelchair? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, okay, it is fine if you're with me and you ask me, that's fine. But if you don't know me from jump and you're like asking me all over and over again when I already told you once, like, no, get out of my face. Okay, number 2 is, are you drunk, or how many drinks did you have? I am old enough to drink. I'm 22, so I am, like, legal. And this happens a lot because I don't know why people just think we're hammered by the way we walk, or people probably think I'm on, like, drugs or high or something. I don't know. Well, I met my best friend's boyfriend, and this is no offense to you if you watch this. I like you, you're cool. And I had went outside to go meet him, and I sat down on steps, and he went, you drunk? Are you feeling it? I'm like, and I had only had, like, not even one beer, like a couple sips of beer. And my friend goes, she's handicapped, and I'm like, thank you. And then I basically went into explaining my whole deal. Like, we're not, like, all, like, we just don't all sit around and drink. Like, I don't know what you think, but, okay. Next one, number 3. Can you have sex and can you have babies? Oh my god, okay. This doesn't happen, like, as often now that I'm older, but when I was younger, like, I would try to talk to boys and they'd be like, can you, and I would be like, I don't know. And I mean, like, there's people, like, I could be in a bar or something and there's guys looking at me like, oh, how does that work? Like, I'm just like I'm not gonna go to jail, but I'm just like any other woman. Everything works like it's supposed to. Like, that is not affected within my disability. So, number 4. Number 4. I might have to do what number 4 is. Ugh. Number 4. Number 4 is... Oh, you don't use a cane? Okay. Number 4 kind of is like a story time within itself. I'll do a story time about this one, but like people are so like enamored when I walk on my own, that I walk on my own and that I walk independently without nothing. I did use a cane for a while because I had surgery, and I did use a cane, but now I don't. And I was in Walmart, and the lady wanted to take the electric car from me, and she's walking around me, and she goes, "Oh, you don't use a cane?" I'm like, "No." And not everyone with a disability uses a cane. Oh my gosh. Like, no. Like, we're all different. There's some that do walk. There's some that don't walk. There's some that use a wheelchair sometimes and do walk. Like, we're all different. We're not all the same type of disabled. And then number... Are we on 5? Oh my god, I need to figure out how to do these better. Yes, we are on 5. We are on 5. Okay, so 5 is... When I say I have cerebral palsy, the first answer is, what is that? And I'm like, seriously, you don't know? Like, I feel like it's uncommon, and then it's not common, and then I'm like, oh, why did I just do that? Okay, I feel like it's common and it's uncommon at the same time. And, like, some people know it is and some people don't. And then, like, I get annoyed. Like, I shouldn't, but sometimes I do. I like, don't be afraid to come up to me and ask me or message me and be like, hey, like, what's up? So, I mean, I'll tell you if you ask me nicely, but if you're just like, what is that? What's wrong with you? Like, I'll just be like, Google it, like, figure it out. But, yeah, so that's another one. And then we're on 6. 6. Okay, 6. So 6 is, what happened to you? / what is wrong with your leg? Okay, so there is ways to say this nicely and not just be like, oh, what happened to you? What's wrong with you? I hate that. Just be like, what's up? Like, what? Don't be like, oh, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, that's rude. Like, there's other ways to do it. And then, I don't know. I just get irritated easily. I think that's what my problem is. But 7 is, I'm praying for you. Okay. So, 7 is kind of iffy. I mean, I do believe in God. My grandfather was a pastor. I do believe in God. I do believe that there is a God out there. And, I mean, it's weird when you're in the grocery store or something and somebody just starts praying for you in the middle of the dairy aisle. It's just like, what? Like, okay, God obviously wanted me to be this way for a reason, and it's not just gonna magically go away through some, like, powerful healing. Like, I was meant to be this way. If I wanted to fix it, I would have. And this kind of goes along with number 8. Number 8. Have you ever heard of stem cell research? Okay. I got asked this about 10 years ago. And I'm like, and it's like, she goes, oh, have you ever heard of stem cell research? Where you, where, like, if you have a baby, you bank the you have them cut off the cord, and then you have them bank the cord blood, and you can use it to heal different things. And I'm like, no. Like, obviously, doctors did for me what they could so that I could live as normal. Why am I doing this black girl thing? Like, as normal of a life as possible. Like, this is who I am. This is me. So, if you don't like it. And then number 9. We're almost done, guys. Number 9 is... Let me see what number 9 is. Oh, and the other one on number 8 was, can you fix that? I'm as fixed as good as can be. So, number 9 is, oh, you can do that? Like, I don't know why people are so surprised that I can. Like, I went to a bar for a friend's birthday and I had a beer, and her mom was like, it's so weird that Cydney can drink. Like, it's like, it doesn't affect me. Like, I've basically done anything. Like, I have piercings, but they're not all in right now. I plan to get some more on Sunday, so we'll probably do a vlog and whatever about that. I'm so excited. And like, people are just amazed by the things I can do. Like, I consider, like, I was raised as, like, a normal person. My parents didn't, like, baby me because I have a disability. Like, I'm not made of glass. Like, you can throw me around like I'm fine. I have brothers. My brother, like, will come up behind me and try to scare me, and yeah, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm not gonna break. Like, I can do anything. That's what I tell myself. Like, I can do anything. And number 10, last one, is, wouldn't you ever want to be normal? Like, wouldn't you ever want to be normal? Like, what? Okay, so this is my normal. Like, this is my normal. This is what I've known for 22 years. Like, this is me. And if I was ever normal, or, like, my body didn't have anything wrong with it, I'd feel weird. Like, this is my normal. This is what makes me me. This is what makes me special. And, like,